Well, all right, here we go. So, I want to introduce you to my SnowBike build. I've always seen these things. They're, usually 450cc dirt bike engines with, these timber sled hookups that are just crazy amounts of money. It'd be $7,000 just to have it, plus the cost of your bike then. So I thought, let's just build it myself. So here's what it came down to. All right, this is my home-built snow sled. So what I got here is a Predator 212 engine. Made a few adjustments to it, put new jetting in it and a little more free flow exhaust, which you can see I wrapped up and just put out the side there. Also basically bypass the governor in a way it just can't really engage. So that gives a few more horsepower. For the rear track here, I use the belt off of a Polaris. It's a 121 inch, and I just cut it just cut the edges off essentially. So that fits nicely over the wheels that came with it, and works well for the basically the drive train here. As you can see, I have the chain coming from the torque converter here to a jack shaft, and then turning the actual spool there. Just need to add a tensioner. Yeah, so the suspension is built into the track itself. So there's this part right here is not coming up or down, but the bottom works much like a tank tread. On the front, the ski setup, this was actually pretty tricky. What I ended up doing is building it again from scratch. So got some HDPE plastic and cut them out so I can C-clamp them on, and then created that shaft that comes down. My idea was that where the normal tire would bolt and the bottom where it would pivot just underneath each other, just a little bit in front. That might give it a little more of a ski kind of feel to it. And then as we go down here, got the one nice fin on the bottom and a couple edges to really catch that snow. This is 1/2 inch HDPE that I bent with a heat gun and bolt together as so. And this is nice and rigid. It really doesn't bend much. It works well. As you can see, this is a pretty small motorcycle overall, so that 212 really gets it going nicely. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun this winter as just a putt around kind of thing. I did try it with the wheel on the front, and it went about 25 miles an hour, but it's really torquey. Really had the gearing down, so I might adjust that later, but for now I'm gonna leave it as so until I can get a nice try on the actual snow. So yeah. Alright, yeah, thanks for checking out, and when we get some snow here in Minnesota, I'll be giving it a good rip and put a video up. So the next few parts we're gonna upload are just some kind of photos and sort of progress pictures of what this started with and how it got to where it is. Hope you enjoy.